Hi all, welcome to the session of Magnetism and Matter. In this session, we will discuss the most important topics of this chapter. Also, we will solve the previous year questions along this video. First is about the bar magnet. A bar magnet is a rectangular piece of an object made up of iron, steel, or any other magnetic material. It has two poles, north and south pole. Even if you break a bar magnet from the middle, both pieces shall have a north pole and south pole. Magnetic field lines are the imaginary lines that can be drawn along the magnet. Magnetic lines of a bar magnet are from south to north inside the magnet and north to south outside the magnet. Time period of the bar magnet is T equal to 2 pi root of I by mp, where I is the magnetic moment of inertia about the axis of rotation, m is the magnetic moment of the magnet, and b is the uniform magnetic field. Next point is the torque experienced while moving a magnet through an angle theta is tau is equal to m cross b, that is mb sin theta. Now, another one is the potential energy of the bar magnet U is equal to minus mb cos theta, and the work done in changing the orientation of the magnet is from the theta 1 to theta 2, W equal to mb cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Dipole moment is the product of the magnet strength into the distance between the poles. That is m equal to m into 2L. 2L is the effective length. In general, again we can write it as m equal to m into L. Moving to the first question. A magnetic needle suspended parallel to magnetic field requires root 3 joule of work to turn it 360 degree. The torque needed to maintain the needle in this position will be A. 2 root 3 joule, B. 3 joules, C. root 3 joule, D. 3 by 2 joule. This question is a previous year question. Here it says that a magnetic needle is suspended parallel. That means theta is 0 degree. Then a work is given to turn it to 60 degree. That is theta 2 is 60 degree. Here the work is given as root 3 joule. And work is given by the equation W is equal to mp cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. And here it is asked about the torque. So, work done in changing the orientation of magnetic field W is equal to mb cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Right? Because the magnet is suspended parallel. Therefore, theta 1 is 0 degree. Now, it is turned to 60 degree, that is theta 2 equal to 60 degree. Now W equal to mb cos theta 1 means cos 0 minus cos theta 2, that is 60. Cos 0 is 1 and cos 60 is 1 by 2 into mb, where 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2 mb for work done. Now torque, tau is the cross product of m cross b, otherwise mb sin theta. That is mb sin 60. Whereas sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Therefore, torque is equal to root 3 by 2 mb. Dividing this equation 2 by the equation 1, that is tau by w, everything get cancelled except root 3. Therefore, torque by work done is equal to root 3. The question is asked about the torque. Torque is equal to root 3 W. And W from the previous slide it is given as root 3 joule. Therefore, root 3 into root 3 joule equal to 3 joules. Now moving to the second question. Two magnets A and B having the same mass and length are suspended and made to oscillate freely with time periods TA and TB. If the moment of inertia of A is 1/4 that of B, the ratio TB to TA. Here it is given two magnets, one is A and another is B. Okay, and they both have same mass and length. They are suspended and made to oscillate freely. Both have a time period, of course. A has a time period TA, B has a time period TB. Here, one thing is given is the moment of inertia of A is 1/4 that of B. Here we have to find the ratio TB to TA. First of all, time period of oscillation of a magnet in a magnetic field B is T equal to 2 pi root I by MB. That is, T is directly proportional to the square root of the moment of inertia. Very important formula, that is the time period is directly proportional to the square root of the moment of inertia. TA by TB becomes root of IA by IB. But IA equal to 1/4 IB, this is given in the question, or IB equal to 4 IA. Therefore, TA by TB is equal to root of IA by, instead of IB, we can write it as 4 IA. IA get cancelled and we will get root 1 by root 4. That is 1/2. Therefore, the question is asked the ratio of time period of B to A, that is TB by TA equal to 2/1 or 2:1. Moving to the third question of bar magnet, a steel wire has magnetic moment M. It is bent into a semicircle. The new magnetic moment will be A M, B 2m by pi, C m by 2 pi and D m by pi. Here it is given that a steel wire, wire having length L, is bent to form a semicircle. You know that here it is given the magnetic moment M and new magnetic moment is asked here. Okay. Let M be the pole strength and L is the length of the wire. Magnetic moment is given as M equal to M into L. Now it is bent into semicircle of radius R. Therefore, L becomes pi r. How? Because for a circle, its perimeter, that its total length of a circle, becomes 2 pi r. For a semicircle, that means half of the circle, that is pi r. Therefore, L equal to pi r. From this, R equal to L by pi. The new magnetic moment M dash is equal to M into 2r. That is, M into 2L by pi equal to 2 by pi M. Here also the pole strength remains unchanged. Moving to the fourth question, a bar magnet of pole strength 10 ampere meter is cut into two equal parts breadth. The pole strength of each magnet is. Here given as the bar magnet has a pole strength, that is the M value is 10 ampere meter. When it is cut into equal parts breadthwise, each have the pole strength of A 5 ampere meter, B 10, C 15 and D 20 ampere meters. Here the answer is also 10 ampere meter. That is, the pole strength of bar magnet remains unchanged even if it's cut into equal parts. Okay, that is 10 meters.